Hello guys, back again to channel special 009. This time I will tell you unique facts about hedgehogs that you may not know. Let's watch the video so you know what the facts are. Imagine a small, calm, almost unnoticed animal. But one touch can send your opponent screaming in pain. That's the porcupine's dark secret. Its quills aren't just decoration, but thousands of tiny spears ready to stab anyone who dares to approach. Imagine a large predator, a lion, for example, leaping with complete confidence. And in an instant, its snout is full of sharp quills, deeply embedded, impossible to remove without serious injury. The more it fights, the deeper the quills sink in. Blood drips, energy is drained, until finally, even the mighty predator is forced to retreat, its body in tatters. And here's the most surprising twist. The porcupine never intends to attack. It simply sits still, curled up, and lets its enemy self-destruct. A small animal, but its defense is deadly. Imagine a tiny animal facing off against a ferocious giant. Who would have thought the quill-covered little one would win? The porcupine may appear defenseless, slow-moving, even cute. But when threatened, its body transforms into a living fortress. Thousands of stiff quills stand erect, ready to stab anyone who tries to approach. A wild dog, a wolf, or even a lion can be rendered helpless. Once their snouts or paws are punctured, the pain is excruciating, and bleeding is inevitable. Large predators that usually win easily are now trapped in agony. And here's the most surprising thing. Hedgehogs don't need to attack at all. Just stand tall, wait for the enemy to approach, then let them scream on their own. This little prickly guy is truly capable of taking down giants. Imagine a tiny animal, seemingly cute and harmless, but one touch, it transforms into a thorny nightmare. The porcupine, despite its small size, carries a secret weapon. Thousands of sharp spines that can pierce the skin and even flesh of a predator. When a threat arises, it doesn't run, it doesn't panic. It simply stops, puffs up, and transforms into a ball of death. A stray dog that dares to attack can come home with a face full of wounds. Even a tiger can be forced to retreat, its body in tatters. All because of one mistake, underestimating a porcupine. This is true greatness. A super defense that requires no counterattack, just the patience to wait for the enemy to torture itself. This seemingly weak little thing turns out to have the deadliest human shield in the wild. Imagine the king of the jungle, a mighty lion, striding arrogantly towards a small prey called a porcupine. One paw raised, one lunge launched, but suddenly, the lion's roar turned into a scream. The seemingly calm porcupine's quills were now embedded in the predator's face and snout. The more the lion struggled, the deeper the quills penetrated. Blood flowed, pain radiated, and the pride of a king crumbled before a tiny, prickly creature. What's surprising? The hedgehog didn't attack at all. It simply stood still, letting its enemy torture itself. A lion can rule the entire savanna, but in the presence of a porcupine, he learns one important thing. Strength doesn't always determine the winner. In the silent forest, a tiny animal walks slowly. It doesn't bark, it doesn't roar, it's barely even audible. But its body holds a deadly secret. The porcupine, a silent creature, is gifted with a living shield in the form of thousands of sharp quills. When danger strikes, it simply stops, curls up, and instantly transforms into a ball of weapons. Predators who dare touch it will regret it. Spines stick out, skin tears, blood drips. There's no need to attack, no need to fight. Its defense is so perfect that even powerful enemies are forced to surrender. The most surprising twist? That living shield always carries with it wherever it goes. The hedgehog is never truly alone, because it carries the most lethal defense in the wild, tightly attached to its tiny body. Imagine a small animal, its body tiny, its walking slow, almost unnoticed. But every step carries a symbol of nature's resilience. The porcupine doesn't have the sharp fangs of a lion, the speed of a cheetah, and it can't even fly or run long distances. But it has something even more remarkable: the ability to survive in the most elegant way possible. When a predator approaches, it doesn't flinch. It doesn't need to attack. It doesn't need to scream. It simply stands still, and its sharp spines stand erect, creating an impenetrable shield. The enemy eventually surrenders, not because it's outmatched, but because it's defeated by its defensive prowess. This is why the hedgehog is considered a symbol of toughness. It teaches that true strength is not about attacking, but about defending intelligently. Imagine a harsh, wild world, full of bloodthirsty predators, where the weak usually fall victim. But there's one tiny creature that always manages to escape: the porcupine. With a simple body, without fierce teeth, without sharp claws, the porcupine actually has a secret weapon: hundreds, even thousands of sharp spines that can become a shield as well as a deadly trap. When an attack comes, it doesn't flee. It simply curls up, allowing the enemy to torture itself. The more the opponent resists, the deeper the thorns sink in. A wolf can be crippled. Even a lion can be forced to retreat in pain. This is why experts call porcupines master survivalists, not because they attack, but because they can turn weakness into strength. And it's this survival skill that makes them invincible in the wild. Imagine thousands of animals in the wild: lions with fangs, cheetahs with speed, elephants with strength. But there's only one creature with a unique advantage no one else has: the porcupine. At first glance, it appears ordinary, slow, and even non-threatening. But beneath its tiny body lies a secret weapon: sharp spines capable of piercing the skin of any predator. When danger strikes, the porcupine doesn't need to run, doesn't need to attack. It simply stands there, allowing its enemy to stab itself. A dog, a wolf, or even a lion can be forced to retreat while wounded. All because of one thing: a natural advantage unique to the porcupine. A dog, a wolf, or even a lion can be forced to retreat while wounded. All because of one thing: a natural advantage unique to the porcupine. Okay, so that's 8 facts about hedgehogs. Thank you for watching until the end. Comment to discuss what else we should discuss in the next content.